June 20th. Stopped making videos for a while. Sometimes I wonder what the point is, so. But then I was thinking about it, or I dreamed last night. I dreamed voraciously. So I hadn't slept in days. And when I haven't slept in days, and when I finally fall asleep, I dream a lot. Anyway, I dreamed about these videos. The videos were much more amazing in my dream. But I realized that I started making the videos because not long ago I lost everything I owned, including all my photo albums and all my quote-unquote prized possessions that I always thought I'd be able to carry with me everywhere I went from place to place. But the photo albums were the worst. Major loss. I had probably 10 of them. I used to be a photographer. I used to think I was a photographer. I used to like to take pictures that say that. And I used to save every little scrap of memorabilia, especially Coca-Cola items. I used to collect Coca-Cola memorabilia. And they weren't, nothing was worth a lot. To me they were. And then in my dream, I was dead. And people who mattered in my life started watching these videos. And they were put in a place that they couldn't get lost. And they were put in a place that they were always accessible. I assume that YouTube will always be accessible. If it's not, then whatever new form of multimedia that comes up will make it so you can see the old YouTube videos, I suppose. And that's it. A little piece of me, you know? And plus, I like to watch Piper in my videos. It's too bad I don't get points for watching my own videos, because I'll just leave them on when I'm not out here and I'm in bed because my back is bad or my leg is bad. I just put that on and read my book. And it's funny because if Piper hears me saying "get the stick" and stuff like that, I say it quietly because she's over there playing, and I want her to think that I'm saying "get the stick." I want her to be independent right now. But she'll hear that, and then she'll go get a stick out of my room and bring it up to me. Very tired. So today, I'm reading my book. Pretty far into it. I went back about the chapter because I realized that since I've read it so many times, I've been skimming it. There was things I forgot about. For instance, one of the main characters, Curry, Khouri, I assume that's how you pronounce her name. She's being hired by Povoya, which is a Russian trader who spans, they'll go across light years, across the universe, looking for things to barter, basically, in a huge, huge ship. And they'll go in reefer sleep, which means they sleep sometimes for 100 years until they get to a new system. New system being a new place in the universe where there's civilization. Anyway, she was being hired, and Mademoiselle popped into her head, and I forgot about Mademoiselle, and I thought, well, how did I miss that? It's because I skimmed a lot of it. I can speed read, but speed reading, you often miss little nuances. And in this book, the nuances are very important. Anyway, I'm doing that. I'm drinking. I started this last night. It's how much I drank since last night. I'm finishing up my bourbon. This is my favorite bourbon. It's got me a lot of trouble over the years. But it's good stuff. And I got my iced tea, or my hot tea actually. And I got my chips. And I have Did I bring it? Yes, I did. Seams aren't all that good, but I love them. Of the consistency, I suppose. Mushy hot dogs. And I'm not interacting with Piper at all. She's just having her own good time. I kind of like it that way today. I don't want to get up. My back is so bad. I don't know why my back got bad all of a sudden. My back was what first started hurting before my sciatic nerve injury. And then the sciatic nerve was so much worse that I never actually gave my back much thought. But now it's real bad. And I can't help but give it much thought because it's always banging away back there, telling you. Anyway, I don't want to talk about that. Kind of down today. Kind of lonely. I guess that's the only thing that really ever gets me down is being lonely. If I got a partner, a real partner. My wife was a real partner when we first got together. Then later in our marriage, she wasn't. We were more like annoyed roommates, I suppose. But at least I had my kids then. But then when I didn't have my kids anymore, I didn't have my wife anymore, I went through 4 different girlfriends. Actually, I guess you could say 5, 6 girlfriends. And Misty, who was like my girlfriend. Pipe! Just without the sexual aspect, but I don't really care about the sexual aspect, to be honest. Don't get me wrong, I like sex, but of all the people in my life, I think, and I was only with Misty about a year, I believe that she understood me the most, and I understood her the most. That's crazy, because she was a transgender 18-year-old girl. But we worked. I miss her severely. I still feel lots of guilt about the way I lost her. Anyway, had some pretty profound dreams last night, and that made me wake up feeling down. It used to be I'd have dreams and I couldn't really remember what they were. Kind of like those days better. It seems like all my dreams are cluttering up my memory for real things that are really happening in the real world. I think. I'm not sure. It feels like it. I spend way too much time pondering different things in my dreams and realizing that they were a dream and it wasn't real. But still, I do like my dreams, even when they're bad nightmares. I have reoccurring nightmares. And I don't even mind them. I wake up terrified, but I like the adrenaline. Always liked adrenaline. This is such a nice place. This is located right next to us. Hear it? Cicada gated it. I remember when I went to visit my family in Louisiana when I was young. My Uncle Slim Concion, he taught entomology at LSU, Louisiana State University. And he got me into insects. He had beehives, and he would take us out with butterfly nets and we'd catch bugs. We'd euthanize them in these jars that had plaster Paris on the bottom. We poured, like, I think it was ether or something in them, and then we'd pin them. I never liked that part of it too much. I like having them, letting them go later. I'm a catch and release kind of guy. I know bugs don't really, in fact, a lot of people say bugs don't feel pain. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. At what point in the animal kingdom, the classification, do we decide that something feels pain and doesn't? I know my dog feels pain. sure looks like worms feel pain when you put them on a hook. Fish seem to feel pain. I've had fish in fish tanks, and you can tell when there's something wrong. Or when another one bites them or something and they get away, you can tell they're in pain. You usually put them out of their misery. I can see maybe an ant doesn't feel pain, but why? It's just because I'm so big and it's so small, it seems like it couldn't really, but why not? That's just a relative term. I mean, ants have a heart. Ants have a brain. It's tiny compared to what I would imagine it should be, but that's just my almost bigoted, I guess, interpretation of what life is. Anyway, I don't know what I was talking about that. Except that my Uncle Slim really gave me the fire for it. Nature, animals, bugs. I know I should be worried right now and take a lot of these surveys that give me little points, and usually within about a week I can get a $5 gift card to Amazon, have something delivered to my house if I get a few of them. That's how I buy those probiotics. Or sometimes, phone cords and stuff like that. But a lot of the questions, especially the one I just took, just sitting right here, was about how I feel with all the rioting and social injustices that are apparent right now. Do I feel less secure? Has it changed my life? Stuff like that. Also, with the COVID-19, do I feel less secure? Am I afraid? And none of that stuff's really changed. I mean, I've always been angry at social injustice. Always been disgusted with racism. And I always knew a pandemic was coming. And others will come. It's just part of evolution. Literally, evolution. But I do feel stressed sometimes when I think about my children. I want my children to be happy. That's it. I don't care if they're successful. I know that's crazy. I mean, you want your kids, for me, I want my kids to be successful so that they're happy. But look at me, I'm not successful. I've been successful before. Right now, if someone looked at my life under a microscope, they would say I'm not successful. But in many ways, I'm happier and more content right now, at this very moment especially, than ever before in my life. Being able to sit in the shade on a beautiful day like this, with my dog frolicking in the water, insects flying around me. Yeah, it can get better than this. I have no pressing needs, no pressing engagements. I have blown off a lot of things, like I should be having my teeth taken care of. I did whittle down on that bit. I called to get 3 good dentists that I can use for my... Okay, I don't know when my phone died. Probably. Well, before I started talking about this stuff. But I want to say it anyway. I'll assume that I can leave off where I was. And maybe I don't remember where I was. I had to delete a whole bunch of files. That's the problem with trying to save the stuff on YouTube for me, is I only have this one phone. I've ordered SD cards off Wish. It's been well over a month. None of them came yet. I ordered a GoPro so I didn't have to always film on my phone. Hasn't came yet. bought a computer, $200 last month. It didn't work properly. The charger's bad. I'm waiting until I get my next check to buy a new charger for it. I wish I knew someone who just knew how to work on computers to just help me out with it. I'm not really good at that. If I had a computer, I could really... If I ever heard me break a stick, I could really... Oh, she splashed me in the eye. Get a lot more done in the way I would like to. Oh! So I had a bunch of good material that I really wanted to put on videos. Tried backing them up to the cloud on Google Photos. The problem is when you back it up on the cloud to Google Photos, if you don't have a computer, you can't just use those pictures or videos to make videos on YouTube or on any of the video editing apps that I have that are just for my phone, at least not the free ones. You have to take them off of Google Photos, put them back onto your device, my phone. It takes up a lot of time. I only have so much battery power, it takes up a lot of space. I can't make really big, really long things because it'll say I'm running out of space. Or while it's saving what I made, all of a sudden it'll say you're out of space and there's nothing you can do at that point. You can't delete one of the videos you have on there because it's using that, and so you have to just scrap the whole thing and start over. Which is a shame. A lot of this I'm just doing so I can learn how to do this. And a lot of it I'm doing because of what I said before that I really want. So beautiful. I really want, I can't even think what I was saying now. Probably because I drank too much of that whiskey, which I'm going to do more of right now. I know no one's listening to this shit anyway, but someday in the future, someone might give a F and watch it. If it's that kind of world by then, it might not be. It's this movie called Children of Men. It changed my life. Surprisingly, no one knows that really. It makes me want to get my own property far away from everyone. There it is. Almost done. Older. Well, what? What are you doing here, huh? She knows what time it is. Excuse me. Whoever's watching this sometime in the future. That vulgar old man noise. It's hard to do. Piper. Pipe. Pipe. Alright, you're missing out. You want this? Good girl. Go play. Go play. Go. But I am alone. Very alone. Weird being alone. Weird idea for me. Always enjoyed my own company. I still do. There's a kind of security that comes with doing so much with you always. Like a Piper. But you know what I mean. Someone to talk to, and believe me, Piper gets talked to a lot. I talk to her a lot. Pipe. Last one. You want this juice? Hey, look. Want this? Uh-oh. I assume that's some crappy old water they used to process that with. Alright, go play. Don't lick it out of there. There's no point. Just go play. Go. But I don't care. I assume it's been cooked so it doesn't have any microorganisms in it. That's all that really matters. I don't have any good working lighters anymore, so I have to use two. And I brought my my little tripod, but I'm too lazy to set it up. I have to move this chair a little bit. The sun's starting to bake straight down on my head. All I have to do is move it like, yikes, 5 inches, literally. Oh, there's those old man noises for no reason. Not even anyone here to hear it. That looks good. Piper. Oh, yeah, it's better. And after the Robert's consent, listen to his little bugs. Cool, my smoking's in front of the camera, huh? I like that. It's like a special effect. Hey! Hey! Pipe! That's too far. I can see you. Come on. Mutt. Good girl. Play around here. Good girl. I know you're all wet, yuck. Yucky, yucky. I remember what I was saying. I remember. That although I know I'm not successful right now, this is not where a 55-year-old man is supposed to be, living in a garage with his friends, family. I don't feel bad. I don't feel like I'm a failure. I have 3 well-adjusted kids. They're all happy. I assume my youngest is happy. He seems happy. He's definitely successful. He got a full scholarship. He seems happy. He definitely is well-adjusted. He lost a job and immediately got another one, which I'm real proud of him about. That's all you need. If you're able to get yourself employed easily, which even now, I'm on disability, but if I went to some place and tried to get some kind of regular job, I'd get it in a heartbeat. I've never not gotten a job I went and applied for. Imagine that. I haven't applied for very many. I usually have my own businesses. But my kids are the same. And they're happy. And they're self-sustaining individuals. In fact, usually it's me asking them for a handout here and there. If I need a little bit of money here and there, they'll send me some. So that's it. That was what I was, in my mind, was important. Financial security, I don't care about that so much. Look, I could live right here if I needed to. You could drop me here naked, and I'd work it out. I did work it out. I was let go from Johnny Polk jail with no clothes, no wallet, no phone, nothing. And here I am. I own a van. I own all that stuff. Self-sufficient. Would help my friend. Even here, I could do the same thing I did Longwood. Longwood, I was catching catfish in the Gee River. This is where I was homeless. And cooking over a fire pit for a little while. Here I can fish. There's plenty of fish in here. I see them jump all the time. I see people pulling fish out of here all the time. And I'm not so squeamish that I couldn't, if I needed to eat whatever I needed to eat. I'm not at all that person. It's because I'm a biologist. And my life isn't worth, it's not like I want to die. I'll keep myself as long as I can, but if I died today, especially if I did die doing something noble, but even if I just died of a heart attack of natural causes, I wouldn't feel like I hadn't lived my life to its fullest. I had a pretty good life. I've had a pretty good life. I have a pretty good life. I'm friends with so many people, mostly on social media, that worry so much about their health and so much about this and that. What's to worry about your health? That you're going to die? Why are you worrying that you're going to die? Because you had a miserable little life and you're just waiting for the real part to come? That's what I think most people are doing. Or that your kids will still need you. My kids don't need me. Or that you're going to be in excruciating pain from whatever ailment you have. I have that. I am in excruciating pain. Always. I'm in such excruciating pain that I've had these 3 teeth. That's what I was talking about before I shut up. These 3 teeth that I actually gave myself my own root canal by shoving hot needles into the roots that are still in there. Multiple times. They hurt always. And I don't even care, because it's nothing compared to my sciatic nerve pain. So, health issues, I'm not too worried about that. That's why I don't stress so much about quitting smoking. Plus, I have an out. I'm living on borrowed time. I've tried to kill myself so many times that usually when I woke up, it was like, oh, fuck, it didn't work. Then you just have the shame. I'm kind of over shame. I'm good to other people. I'm empathetic. I care about the world. It's my business if I want to end it. It's not going to be such a bad place for the world. It'd be bad for my kids, I must admit. Have a parent that commits suicide. I see that. And that's one of the reasons I don't ever do it anymore. I'll probably give into it again someday. So I don't see the point in worrying. I could be much more successful, I'm sure, if I did worry. At this point, I really just want to enjoy my life. And I am, to the best of my ability. Think about it. I live in the United States. I'm white. I live in a nice suburb of Orlando, which is in Florida, which is one of the places that many people want to move to from America. So, you live in America, you already got step up on most of the world. And you live somewhere where it snows, stuck in the snow. I couldn't handle that. I guess it could be horrible. I don't live there. I live where it's warm and tropical year-round, pretty much. What could I do better? Tahiti? I'm sure in Tahiti it wouldn't be much different. It would be oppressively hot, and I'd be trying to find ways to keep on eating and stuff, hanging out with my dog, whichever dog I'd have there. Once I'm over here, which is 1,000 yards from the road, I'm in my own world. I'm sure in 20 years this place will all be paved over houses. Some housing development. But for now, look at those 2 dragonflies. Look at this place. And look at my dog. She doesn't know that there's anything to worry about. She doesn't have a clue. And all this rioting and social injustice that people are fighting for, I'm all for it. It doesn't make me feel insecure. It should, I suppose. I know it makes my roommate, Brian, feel insecure. I can see it. But he has a family, so he has to worry about it. That makes sense. I'm not making any more kids. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, but that's not one I'm going to make. Okay, that's it for now. I'll make this into a video later.